Yo, Top Gun 23 back in the building again with another review. Today we're gonna be checking out our humanoids living inside the Earth. I don't know if y'all have heard about it, but apparently we have a hollow Earth over here. I don't know if I said that right, but apparently within the Earth there's life, flowing water, and all kind of weird beasts and shit like that. I mean, it's 2022. It's a whole lot of shit getting exposed this year. You feel me? Before we get into the review, y'all gotta like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so y'all get each and every video each and every time I upload it. And let's get to the review.
Many of these stories about a lost civilization under the earth from indigenous cultures around the world have strong similarities. Is it possible that these giant creatures were the sages described in ancient Sumerian texts and others? And did these beings bring back humanity after a cataclysm?
In the Sumerian tradition and in the surviving texts that have been passed down to us, there is a very strong and intriguing reference to what are called the seven antediluvian sages. Go over to India and we have the seven rishis. So this number keeps on cropping up. We can go further away to Easter Island, and there we.
So what do y'all think? What is it with the number 7? I mean, what do y'all think it is? I've been hearing a lot about that number since I was a kid, but I never really got an understanding on why people are so big on the number 7. But as we go on year by year and a lot of things are starting to come out, there's some powerful meaning obviously behind the number of the number 7. Ancient Sumerians. It's these elongated heads and pyramids all over the world. I'm into all of this type of shit. If anybody's into this type of thing, type in. Y'all can message me on my Instagram or leave a comment down in the bottom. I want to bring y'all on so we can have a video live chat going on. Let's get back to it.
Discover an ancient tradition that civilization was first brought to Easter Island by 7 initiated men. Now, how are we to take all of this? How can we put it into some kind of context? For me, what I think we're looking at is more evidence that there was a high civilization that we have lost track of, that we truly are a species with amnesia.
So now, have we really lost track of it, or people keeping us away from it? What y'all think? Leave it in the bottom.
And that we have forgotten a very important part of our story. And fragments of that story crop up all around the world. What I think we're looking at is an outreach program. An outreach program reaching out to the hunter-gatherers in what we would call the Upper Paleolithic, and beginning to teach certain of them selected skills, giving them the gifts of civilization. But to find this theme again and again and again, the 7 sages, the 7 wise men, teaching the gifts of civilization, I would say we are looking at symbolic allusions towards the outreach of a lost civilization.
It's very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. This is strange. Very strange, but also very interesting. Are we the only ones here? Were there advanced civilizations prior to us? There's plenty of clues that lead toward it, but what does it all mean? Let's get back to it.
But who are these beings we have lost touch with?
If we look back throughout all the historical cycles, we find this interaction with supposed reptilian humanoids. That goes as far as even the mythic cycles of Europe, and the whole concept of, like, for instance, frog princesses and all these other strange things that we find coming down to us in lore about these people who aren't quite human, or they can pass as human sometimes, but they have a reptilian aspect. The stories about them and their interactions with people. It's often seen that, like...
You're going to pause that right there. So this man, he's talking about reptilians. If there's anybody that has any information on that type of shit, please message me, leave something down in the comments, because I'm hearing a lot about a reptilian race and all this other shit, and certain people are really reptiles and all this other weird ass shit. So I don't know. Could it be true? Very well possible. I mean, we're not the only ones here, so to sit there and rule that off the table, I think it's pretty ignorant, pretty stupid to me. But let's get back to it.
It's in the Mayan underworld that even though these brothers killed some of these beings, the Mayan royalty traces their lineage to some of these same beings. And this is a theme we'll see, around the world, whether it's China, Japan, wherever it is. You have an elite group that believes that they are descended from these mostly unseen beings who live under the earth. The Anunnaki,
Under the earth.
Sumerian texts are described as being reptilian,
Anunnaki?
to some extent, or have bird-like heads, reptile-like heads. Even in contemporary accounts in ufology, people talk about the reptoids and these humanoid beings with reptilian heads. And this theme, again, is associated with the underworld and with these unseen manipulators of the human race. In the legends of Central Asia,
Do y'all think we're being manipulated by an inner earth race? Do you think so? So what? Intellect, self-made, self-made decisions, choice. So is that all bullshit? I don't think so, but let's hear what he has to say.
Stories about subterranean civilizations. One of these is called Agartha or Agarti. The other one is called Patala. And Patala is often associated with the Naga, who are reptilian humanoids.
As described in the Mahabharata, the Nagas are considered to be a subterranean, half-human, half-serpent race. At some point in the ancient text, they are important players in many of the events in the epic, and frequently even on the side of good, given the nature of their character. They dwell in the city Patala, which is said in the Vishnu Purana to have 7 realms, which are located one above the other. Patala is a paradise, and the Naga that live there are described as a very advanced race or species with a highly developed technology. According to the legend, they wage war on the kingdom of Agartha.
The Agarthans are supposed...
Damn, so this is strange. How big is the earth really? I mean, for all of this stuff that have taken place, right, and still be going on. Me personally, there hasn't been nobody, in my opinion, other than people probably from way back, thousands of years or whatever, to like really surf the earth and really cover as much as the earth as possible. But you got these people out here that swear they've been here and been there, but I think a lot of them just be capped out. They be lying like a motherfucker and all that. But there's definitely a lot of things leaning towards this inner earth and Arcata and these Sumerians and all this extra stuff. What does it all mean? Any and everybody, leave us down in the comments. And if you haven't already, like this channel, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Let's get back.
Enlightened human beings, and they have a ruler over them called the King of the World. He has a capital called Shambhala, which is in Agartha. And from this area, supposedly he influences events on the surface world. They also influence human civilization. They either interfere with our civilization to slow it down, or they give us little things to help advance it when it suits their purposes. We get the idea, we get the story that there's more than one group, and that they have various agenda that conflict with each other.
Are these underground beings really manipulating us? And if so, how? Graham Sear believes
if they are manipulating us, they must be some fucked up people, because me as a man of color, we always getting fucked over, always getting fucked up. Almost everywhere we go, nobody fucks with us. So if that is possibly true and they have an influence, fuck them. Because why the fuck you for bothering us? Maybe it's deeper than that. Maybe people who look like me also were from an earlier time, just like the rest of them. Could it be? I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to see.
World is a world that reaches out to us when we least expect it.
The entrances to the inner earth describe portals into the underworld, and the underworld is actually a plane between spirit and nature. It's the area of reality where spirit becomes nature, and nature turns back into spirit. So it's an intermediary sort of paradoxical, apparitional realm, which is closer to spirit than nature is, because it's where nature comes out of. It's where the spirits initially start to embody before they finally densify and kind of fall into this frequency range. You can look at it as the Christian purgatory, or the Celtic otherworld, or the Egyptian Duat, or the Kabbalistic Yetzirah. These are all different names that refer to this intermediary plane. That's also where prophetic imagination occurs, and all these things. It's where revelation occurs.
Alright, that's it for that. This video was brought to us today by Gaia. You already know, fuck with the app, download it. What do y'all think about the video we just made a review to? Inner Earth? No inner Earth. Ancient civilizations, or is it all just a myth? Well, are we the only ones on the Earth? It's a little hard to dictate that. Then again, is it really hard? I don't know. But if y'all have any questions, any concerns, y'all please leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so y'all get everything each and every time I post it. And I'm gone.